A routine walk turned into a nightmare for a Southern California man. 39-year-old Scott Rowan went to a restaurant in his San Diego neighborhood to inquire about a job. He says he heard two people yelling homophobic slurs at him, so he yelled back. Rowan, who is gay, says the next thing he knew, he was being doused with some sort of liquid and then set on fire.
Immediately after that, I went up kind of like coals on a barbecue. Instantly just went into flames. They were obviously out targeting LGBT community.
Rowan suffered second-degree burns, mostly along his side and back. Not clear if he'll need surgery. He says this is definitely a hate crime, and he filed a police report.
He made it all up. This video is brought to you by Sounds of Freedom, brought to you by Sounds of Freedom. Coming this July the 4th, witness the gripping reality of true heroism with the film Sounds of Freedom. From Angel Studios, the force behind his only son, comes an extraordinary true story of courage and redemption. Sounds of Freedom is an incredible movie. People are talking about it everywhere. You don't want to miss it. Starring Jim Caviezel, the actor renowned for his unforgettable portrayal of Jesus in The Passion of the Christ, and Academy Award-winning Myra Sorvino. Inspired by remarkable acts of bravery, Sounds of Freedom unveils the breathtaking true events of a dangerous mission to save young, innocent lives. Experience the spirit of hope and power of human resilience. Sounds of Freedom, PG-13, may be inappropriate for children under 13. Go to angel.com/freedom for tickets and showtimes and more information, exclusively in theaters on July the 4th, so don't miss it. Like and subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notification anytime I go live, make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen and ladies from Israel, right off the Sea of Galilee, let's talk about this nut job that literally made news around the world for a alleged hate crime that didn't happen. Matter of fact, not only was it worse than Jussie Smollett, because not only did the hate crime not happen, he actually was in the middle of victimizing a pregnant woman, beating her, bludgeoning her, sending her to the hospital before she set him on fire. Now, let me just give you the backstory. I know you guys saw the news clip at the very beginning of this video, but the quick backstory is that he claimed he got video, pictures, and everything of him getting brutally beaten, claiming that it was some homophobic slurs that were yelled at him, and he got beaten and set on fire for no reason. He said he got set on fire. Listen to me clearly. He got set on fire for no reason in an alleged hate crime against the LGBTQ. This is what this man said. Let it get all in the news. And then CCTV exclusive video. The police had the video evidence of him bludgeoning, beating a pregnant woman to the point she was sent to the hospital. And then, I can't play all the stuff because, they'll ban your boy and they'll put you on age restriction. Put her in the hospital, and in her ditch effort to survive, she set him on fire, which is incredibly impressive in my opinion. But she set the dude on fire. Now the world isn't going to come out and blast this man. He should go to prison for like at least 50 years. He should go to prison for the time that a person would get if they actually perpetuated the hate crime. So he should go to prison, but the world is not going to come out and say, we have a problem with people faking hate crimes. I honestly believe that racism is so dead in America that they got to make it up. They got to create fake scenarios in order to make up this concept of racism. Remember Sandman, the young kid that supposedly grimaced at this Native American guy? When that guy was the problem, they ended up paying him millions of dollars. Homophobia is so bad, they got to make up fake hate crimes. Trump supporters are so bad, Jussie Smollett had to make up a lie, him getting beat up in the middle of Chicago in the middle of the night and freezing temperature, pouring, what did he say? He poured bleach on him with a noose on his neck. This ain't the only time, bro. This ain't the only time. I know some of y'all know, if you follow me, this ain't the only time they make up stuff like this. I remember the dude making up that I think his bar got vandalized or whatever. They found the damaged TVs in his van, spray paint the N-word everywhere. They found the spray paint cans in his van. This fool had the evidence of faking a hate crime in his own vehicle. that they end up catching at the scene. So when you look at all of this stuff, you say, if it was so bad, y'all wouldn't have to fake hate crimes. And there's other videos and stories that I'm going to talk about over the weekend of actual violent crimes perpetuated by black men against Asians, against white people, and there's no coverage. There's no care and concern. You look at statistical data, black people kill white people at twice the number as white people kill black people. It's twice the number. It's double. And the population of black people is significantly lower than the population of white people. If you ask me, if there's an epidemic in violence, there's epidemic in violence in the black community and black perpetuated violence against white people. But we can't talk about that because it doesn't meet the narrative. We're not interested in media today with truth. We're interested in coddling feelings and pushing an agenda. If we would actually tell the truth, we would understand that there's really no homophobia. And the homophobia that exists, I mean, when I say it's no pervasive homophobia, the homophobia that exists is because people are forcing it in the faces of people when most people couldn't care less. Or the racism that's because people are thrusting themselves in positions of division that causes people to have conflict that we would not necessarily have conflict in. You know, and I could go on for 25 minutes about this, but I need to make other videos, and I'm pressed on time because I'm literally in Israel trying to experience the spots where Jesus was. I'm gonna make a whole video about this. Like, I'm gonna make a whole video about this, and I'm gonna have pictures and stuff flashing there. My experience in Israel is, I cannot explain it. It's out of control. I'm here right now. The Sea of Galilee is right behind us. I wonder could this thing, Kachal. This is from my room, and I'll just flip the camera open. I'm looking at the Sea of Galilee right there. And I was on the Sea of Galilee the other day where we were worshiping God and doing all kind of stuff. You know, I'm here with World Outreach and Pastor Alan Jackson out in Tennessee. Wonderful event. I just had to throw that out there because it's been changing my life as I'm realizing that how real this really was. Anyway, I'm gonna make a whole video about that. But comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this fool going out and literally making up a hate crime. Everybody's covering it. Come to find out, it's more atrocious and egregious of what he did to the woman than what actually happened to him. All right. I love you guys. See you on the next one. Go watch the movie that I put in the description section. I'm out.